Alright, hello everyone, this is a video recording live from the sunny menu. Last time we completed our adventures in Iolcus by finishing up the colony Corinth. Now this time, we're going to Hercules' labors. Together you and Hercules will begin your journey to immortality. As he performs his legendary labors, you will build a legendary kingdom that will provide fodder for storytellers for years to come. This challenge here consists of 7 episodes. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Let's go.
The seer emerged from the oracle at Delphi and uttered these words. I see 2 people walking together towards greatness. One of these people is a hulking man, stronger than anyone else in the world. The other person is incredibly good-looking and extremely smart. Hercules is the muscle-bound man, a son of Zeus, who has incurred the wrath of Hera, Zeus's wife. She drove Hercules to madness, and he killed his wife and children. Since that fateful day, he has traveled around Greece doing good deeds to atone for his sins. The incredibly good-looking and smart person is you. You are destined to become the ruler of a great dominion, and some of the immortals will call you friend. But that day is some time from now, and you have much to do before that beautiful day dawns. Along the way, your fate and Hercules' fate will be intertwined. His enemies will become your enemies, his friends your friends. Your path to glory begins with establishing the city of Tiryns in Argolis, and introducing it to the world.
You will have plenty of time to build the Tiryns into a thriving metropolis later. If you try to build a large city now, you will have difficulty feeding it. So let's see, labors begin. Produce case of Fleece in a year. 250 people in tenement or better. Treasury of 7,500. Let's have a look around. Lots of open land over here. Some urchins, those are first we encounter. Urchins are like fish, except urchin divers don't need a boat, they just swim there and collect the urchins by hand. It's a lot of hard work, people appreciate the urchins, I guess. This is got a tech tree, cutting just and sheep, urchin quarries and hunting lodges. No industries. We can collect taxes right off the bat, which is excellent. And no mythological pursuits. Alright, so let's start by making a little housing block over here. Well, let's have a look at the world. There's Syme, who buys Fleece. Alice is an ally, but still they don't need anything. There's Nemea, an ally Eleusis. Knossos. They're all pretty happy with us. Syme under attack. This is a terminus times video crow. Our most hated rival Nemea is attacking me. Your ally Penthesilea at the city of Syme. I need help to turn back this foe. Please send troops within 3 months to help us carry the day. Sorry about that. Anyways, that should be the last interruption. Regardless, you will get these notifications that Syme is under attack pretty frequently. However, don't pay too much attention to them because we gotta start by making 2 hunting lodges here. Let's not waste money at this point, by the way. We'll also make a food vendor here. But yeah, Syme will get attacked by Nemea pretty often, and this will decrease their opinion of you. However, what can you do? We don't have any military, we can't build elite houses, we don't have any sanctuaries. This is the gods, by the way. Gods worship here. Zeus, Artemis, Aphrodite, Hermes, Athena, Dionysus, unfavored gods in this adventure. Poseidon, Apollo, Hephaestus, Hades. Poseidon is always an unfriendly god in a lot of this adventure. You can either start collecting urchins or collecting boar for. I recommend starting with boar because it's very easy. These hunters just gather boar for you, and you don't need to waste any coastline by watching in urchin quarries. Then I just deliver the food here. Then we can pick it up and move on. Syme thinks less for you. Why did you send troops? My city suffered from many casualties. I have Penthesilea of Syme daughter regarding you as highly as I did before. Treasury to Syme shut down. Hell with crow, I Penthesilea of Syme will get to inform me that I will no longer be able to trade with you. I assure you it's not the reaction of your actions. Yeah, really. Does anyone else buy? Anyone else? Syme buys Fleece, however, so we need to trade with them later on. few urchin quarries here. They just send urchin gatherers out here, swim around and collect urchins from these spots. They work like fisheries except they don't need to build boats, they just swim out there. Here comes some collectors right now. We got some more workers, we can start expanding a little bit. They think less of us because we didn't give forces to defend their city. Not that we can do anything like that, by the way. Just we can save them. Adventure 5, Part 1. Wow, we're already at Adventure 5, so time flies. There they are diving around for urchins over there.
Ouch! Darn spine! Ow!
And such. So we got training points to sign right now over here. To make the 2 more hunting lodges. Trade with Simon opens up. Greetings, Peter Croy. Hesilia Simon proposed that we begin trading with each other. It would be beneficial for both of us. Alright, so they want to trade with us again. Let's this time make this many clothing sheds. And make some sheep so we get some fleece. We can sell fleece to Sign and also request money from them. But don't forget to tax your city citizens. Yeah, there's some urchins and meat right now, that's all the food we're gonna have access to. Excuse me if I cough a little bit, my throat is a little bit sore at the moment. But still, I'll try not to cough too much. Or I clear my throat too many times. Let's make a few urchin quays over here. That's a funny word, quay. Urchin quays. There's 2 breeding grounds for boars, so one's over here, and the other is over here. So let me go between those 2 spots and collect the boar for us. Pork, meat, whatever you want to call it. I might have built one too many hunting lodges, but what can you do? Urchins are your main source of food here, by the way. They're collecting urchins.
Ouch! Darn spine! Ow! Ouch! Darn spine! Ow!
I should point these spines on urchins. I'm just waiting for these sheep to get some wool, and then we're gonna start selling the wool as low, provided we can get some own stockpile first. Yeah, you take the advice that they gave you and don't try to build a thriving metropolis right away. Just focus on getting the goal, meeting the goals. To about 250 people in Tiryns is easy. Treasury of 7,500 requires a bit of work, and 30 gains of fleece in 1 year will work towards the treasury goal as well. So, as you make money, you'll expand your fleece production and such, all that good stuff. will be someone. Nemea conquers Elis. What horrible news we occur. Our Greek rival Nemea has conquered Elis, one of our more cherished allies. Nemea has severed all normal contacts between us and Elis, and we no longer be able to trade with them. Horrible news indeed. Elis is now a rival. And our allies don't think too much of us right now. Which is unfortunate, but still. Just forgetting to do a fleece protection, that's the first goal. Let's make a fleece window here. I think tenements are the next up, don't require olive oil if I recall correctly. Let's make a college in Napoleon, and I think we should leave it at that so we get some fleece window. Once the fleece window comes and grabs some fleece. Let's make a save at this point. Once we have 12 fleece stockpiled, we'll start selling this stuff. So we have some supplies to move along with ourselves. These are homesteads. Next thing you know, they'll become tenements. And we get more taxes from these higher grade houses as they have more people living in them. We have 4 fleece so far. Yeah, tenements are the next step from a homestead. So what, 28 people live in one of those houses. These parks really don't increase the appeal that much, like I've said before. They just barely make it a little bit better. Population milestone, 500 people. So we'll see if the movie The Infirmary facility the appeal. We're nearly at our goal. If we get a monument or something, somehow that would be good. No games happening just yet, just culture is being measured. Okay, let's start selling fleece. We have all the fleece stockpile as we need, and let's start, now we can start selling this stuff. Is Hercules a friendly god? Yeah, Hercules is a friendly god. We need to build a sanctuary later to make our delivery and again move faster. But for now, we just need to focus on the goals at hand. Price decrease for fleece. Well, it's not a video grow because of the overabundance across the world. The price of fleece has fallen by the amount shown above. There is a reduced profit from selling it, but makes it cheaper to buy. And that's 7 drachmas cheaper for fleece, which makes the price 53 drachmas per skein of fleece. Occasionally, you'll get these events where either the price increases or decreases. So keep an eye on that. I wish we could build something else than columns and parks. It's so hard to get the appeal of with those. And we just sell fleece right now. That's all we really need to do. Best is 18 scales of fleece in 1 year. We need 100 people more in tenements and treasury of 705,000. Why not? Let's make a save at this point. Adventure 5, Part 1. Making some money right now. Simon sells woods, bronze, sculptures. Belushi sells armor, olive oil, and wine. Keep that in mind for future use. Right now we just need to make money and somehow figure out how to make the appeal increase a little bit more. We did a few more houses that kind of increased them kind of from this. Let's not make any more sheep right now, let's just put a few carting sheds down here so they gather more of the fleece from the sheep and transport it over here. More carriers, the faster the fleece comes in. Income is slightly higher than the expenses, so that's good. We have full staff of water bearers to fund them in water is reaching as many people as it can.
You can discover more about a person in an hour of play in a year of conversation.
Water is going to go on the other side of the street. Perhaps ironing out the kinks in the road will help out somewhat. Yes, it did. Moving along over there. They got a lot of fleece down here, and they're moving it. Someone making a little profit right now. So each of these houses has 40 in it. So we need 12 houses to be the tenements or better. How are we gonna do that? I have no clue. Origin equation Meat and the hunting lodges are producing food rather well. And we're selling fleece at a very good rate right now. Shoe fly, go bug somebody else. What are these fruit flies running and flying around bugging me all the time? Do that while I'm recording or something? They just say, hey, I'll go bug Video Crow. He's busy right now. Let's move the college from over there to over here. There's some park over here, so we get more people right now. Get more of those houses updated. And we're making some nice profit. Yeah, we just need the treasury to reach that point and we should be good to go.
There was never a
We can save at this
teacher
point.
without a teacher.
So yeah, you have to spend some time in this first episode of Hercules' Labors begin, to work on some economy, so you get some fleece stored up and such. Nemea conquers Knossos. But horrible news, Video Cray. Our Greek crown Nemea has conquered Knossos for our cherished allies. Nemea has severed all normal contact between us and Knossos, and we'll no longer be able to trade with them. Syme should remain free, I hope. If not, we're in trouble. Let's ask for some money from Eleusis to speed things up. Let's make a few more cutting sheds. Yeah, we only need 3,000 more drachma. 3,410 drachmas, and we'll be able to go. A little bit difficulty, you might struggle a little bit, but that's what I'm doing these videos for. If you're playing along and need advice, or just feel like watching an idiot bumble around with buildings and sometimes manage to get certain goals met, then you're in the right place, I can tell you that. Enough people in tenements and everything, now we just need for a treasury to grow. We may need to wait a few years because we can only see 36 skeins of fleece a year. You can look at the husbandry tab, by the way. The magnifiers tells you approximate loads of food per month, what they provide. However, that's not very accurate always. It's not very accurate. You get some drachmas, okay. We can save at this point again. We'll write the save. Let's make another granary over here, so none of this food goes to waste. It won't spoil or anything, but I just don't want food standing around, because we could really use food in later episodes when we start to build the city into a huge metropolis. So start stockpiling food as soon as you can. That's my advice. Plus, you never know when your allies are gonna ask for crates of food to help them through a famine or something. Yeah, we need to wait till next year, and then we should be able. Let's see, calculating 10. 500, 100,503 30 drachmas, plus tax incomes. We should be able to meet the goal within the next year, hopefully. I'm really happy they allow us to collect taxes right off the bat, so you have to. So that's an added bonus for you guys too, because you don't have to listen to me complaining about taxes, not being able to collect them, that is, and also about the fact that, well. We get money, we don't have to make our economy lower the wage rate, and then it does have less workers walking around. Year changed. Yeah, we're definitely gonna meet the goal within this year. Make a little surplus, please, as well. We could build another housing block, but I'll save that for the next episode, because right now we don't need to. Just make the bare minimum requirements and let's get out of here as soon as possible. It's a shame that only the 4 skins of Fleece is the maximum they can transfer with a wheelbarrow or 4 slabs of marble with a cart or something like that, or by elephant in later episodes, but we'll get to those mysterious elephants later. Thank you, Mr. Boar. Simon under attack. This is a terminus tires vehicle. I must hide the rival Nemesis attacking me. Your ally Penthesilea at the city of Simon. I need your help to turn back this foe. Please send troops within 1 mile to help us carry the day. But unfortunately for you, I don't have any troops to spare. And even if I did, they wouldn't make it in a month. If I recall correctly, Simon will only get angrier at you, but we won't lose them as allies, hopefully. If we do, we're in trouble. The army of Neo is at my city gates, Virgo. As now I piteous beseech you, send troops to my city Simon quickly. I would send you some rabble, but I only have 3 companies and they're not very combat efficient. This calls for a save. We're nearly at the goal. I believe taxes come in at the month, we should be able to meet the goal. Or sell them more fleece. Come on, let's see what we got. It's good that they make you build a little bit of bank before you start. Okay, we'll sell some more fleece and then we'll be able to... Hopefully they won't stop trading with us for a moment or two. Or then we can only depend on taxes for income. A save file. Yeah, we should be within the month. As soon as the trade ship comes here, we should be able to meet the goal. Come on, trade ship, where are you? Nice islands over here. Lots of space for urgent inquiries and warships later on. Wait for the month to change, or they come trade with us and then we'll be home free from this episode anyways.
You have taken the first step on your journey to fame. Now it's time to leave Tiryns in the hands of your capable deputy, Eurystheus, and spread your influence to another area of the world.
Alright, so it looks like next episode is a colony mission already. That's the first colony mission, that's the most earliest colony mission we have. But I'm just blabbering at this point anyways. We complete their labors begin, build our little fledgling city. Anyways, I'm just blabbering at this point. I said that twice already. Anyways, this is Video Cross anyhow. See you guys next time.